guys, happy Friday. Welcome back to our 5 weekly favorites. First up is a hair care favorite. I got this during like Cyber Week. It's the Lola V Glossy Detangler. This is Jennifer Aniston's line. I was out of my detangler. The Kristen S fragrance free one that I usually love has been out of stock forever. So I picked this up in the travel size and I really like it. It's kind of just like a simple detangler. It's pretty lightweight in the hair. It detangles effortlessly. The fragrance dissipates really quickly, which I like. It just does everything I need it to do, and this travel size was really affordable. So I think I'll probably pick up the full size pending the Kristen S is still out of stock for years. Okay, this was an unexpected favorite, but when I was in Boston for Christmas, my skin was breaking out like crazy. And I like couldn't wait to get back to tackle it. But of course I didn't bring, you know when you travel, you don't bring like all of your like extra skincare. So I went to CVS and I picked up this La Roche-Posay Effaclar Clarifying Solution. I was on the phone with Britta because I like didn't get service in all of Boston. So I was calling her like, what gets good reviews? And she's like, yeah, like that brand's always good. Like anything we bought from them. And it has 0.5% salicylic acid and 2% glycolic acid, so it's pretty mild, which is what I need. My skin cannot handle a lot of glycolic acid and definitely not a ton of salicylic acid. And I used this on my breakouts on my forehead, and overnight it cleared them up. And I've been using it ever since, like every other night. And it just has been really effective, but super gentle. Like my skin doesn't look red or irritated, and so many of these like toner products always make my skin so irritated. So I'm really impressed by this and I really like it. Yeah, it's a great brand. Okay, next up are some socks. Gabby Gofries, I think is how you say her name. She's on Instagram and TikTok, and she talked about these gold toe socks that come, I think it's in like a 5-pack, and this is the neutral color. So there's like brown, tan, white, black. And I got them per her recommendation because I didn't really have any socks that I could wear with boots, like ankle boots. I feel like all my socks are pretty low cut. So if it's cold outside and, you know, like there's like a gap between my pants and my ankles, they get pretty cold. So I picked these up and I love them. They're exactly what I wanted. They're thin enough, I guess, for living in Los Angeles where it never gets super cold. So they wear really well under like any boot that I put them under, but they're thick enough to keep my feet warm, and they're just really soft. I love all the colors, so highly recommend. Okay, now we have show favorites. We watched these a while ago, but we haven't been able to like include them in a weekly favorite. We haven't filmed a weekly favorite. Yeah. So first up is the Harry and Meghan documentary on Netflix. I know this was like highly anticipated and properly timed with his memoir also coming out, but we loved this. We've been like the royal family fans. I mean, they just fascinated us. Since we were young. I think, but everybody feels this way. I feel like most people are fascinated. We were like obsessed as children with Prince Harry and Prince William. But yeah, always fascinated by them. Prince Harry especially was like mine. I was like, I love him. He's like so adorable. And so always a fan. And then you guys know, we became obsessed with Suits. Yeah. Last year, and we then loved Meghan Markle because like that became like our #1 favorite show ever. And so love them together, and was excited about this documentary, and it like surpassed our expectations. Yeah, because it was so like stuffed with information. I feel like I didn't know what to expect, but I didn't expect them to open up so much about their relationship and like how they met and like when they first started dating. And I think that was my favorite part of the whole thing. A lot of it was really sad if you watch, I'm sure, like with all the family sort of drama, but their relationship and them like talking about their love and meeting was so cute, and I love that they opened up about that. I was gonna say, if you watch the Oprah interview that they did, I think it was in 2020, maybe 2021, they talked about a lot of the same topics, but in the Oprah interview it was really about them exiting the royal family, why that came to be, and they didn't really talk about the inception of their relationship a whole lot. And in this documentary, like Harley said, they went into detail on like their first date, when they started dating, how they were keeping it a secret, when the news broke that they were dating. So it was really sweet to like watch their relationship progress, and I truly think they're soulmates. Me too. Totally meant to be. They're so cute together. Yeah. And I love them both, and it is just really sad how the press like tore into Meghan, even though she was pretty beloved by the public. So just watch it if you have any interest in either of them, or just you like documentaries in general. Yeah. I think it was really well done. I know they seem to be super polarizing. Yeah. We don't understand why. No. And like, I don't understand why everyone can't get behind this cute couple. I know, like, let's just wish them well. I don't really know what people are spewing any kind of hate against them.
It's crazy, but definitely watch it. Everyone should watch it. I think it was so good.
Okay, and then last up, we also watched Fixer Upper the Castle when our mom was here because she loves interior design like we do. And we watched this because Elsie from A Beautiful Mess put it in her yearly favorites. If you don't listen to the Beautiful Mess podcast, I can link the episode down below. But she said that she described it as like a Fixer Upper or home renovation show that was just more interesting, because she made a good point that a lot of these shows kind of do the same thing over and over. Nothing really surprises you, and she said that this show was like, you know, just different and unique. So we watched it, we blew through it. It was so good. We haven't watched Fixer Upper in years.
I know, because kind of like what you just said, I feel like they always did the same thing.
Yeah, like the shiplap wall, which was never even our thing.
No, and it's very like, I don't know, like Texas home decor. That sounds weird, but never really our style. But in the castle, like they went all out, and they restored it to like its original grandeur.
Yeah, I think it was from the 1920s.
Yeah. And they did such a good job, like, actually bringing back the character and bringing in, like, these rich colors. Like, nothing was basic. And everything was unique. And that's, like, the interior design I like.
Yeah.
So, it was incredible.
It was so impressive, especially the basement. The basement was nothing. Like, they found bones from an animal in, like, the butcher's pantry, or like where they used to, like, I guess slaughter the animals. I don't know, I don't even want to think about it, but that's like, it was literally bare boned, and then they turned it into this like beautiful like family room living area. So they really got it, and it did take, they said, over a year.
No, it took a year, which I was shocked they could even get it done in a year.
Yeah, because it was a pretty big project undertaking, because they had to like redo all the plumbing, electrical, and then like Carly said, they used a lot of bold colors, and Chip and Jo actually, I guess they have a line of paint, and so they released a line of paint, like these were all custom colors they made for the castle, and then they released it for retail, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah, I feel like Jo did such a good job. Like, it showed how good of an interior designer she is, because it really was like, so every room was so special.
Yeah, so beautiful. So highly recommend. It's an easy watch. It was like, what, 8 episodes?
Yeah, that's true.
It's on HBO Max.
You'll love it.
Okay, thank you guys so much for watching our weekly favorites. We promise we won't miss another one of these this year. It's 2023. We're starting off with a good weekly favorite, and we hope you have a great weekend.